Hey y'all, if you can tell by the title, this video is strictly brows. Strictly brows. I wanted to focus on brows because I do feel like brows are the foundation of the face. Literally, if your brows aren't popping, your face could show it basically. So I just wanted to focus on brows this video. I'll try to make it short and sweet. I'm gonna show y'all some products, my favorite new brow pencils at the moment, some tips and tricks on how to kind of make it just a little bit easier for you guys. I know brows are sometimes a struggle, so I just wanted to strictly dedicate this video to brows. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning. From the beginning, I don't have any product on my brows at all. So my main thing, the key to good brows, is making sure they are arched. Whether you get them waxed, whether you get them threaded, whether you use an eyebrow razor, the key to good brows are making sure they are at least cleaned up. Okay, I always tell my clients to come with groomed brows, clean brows. It makes the process so much easier and faster. Literally, you're not fighting with hairs here, you're not fighting with, you know, none of that. Okay, and that also is going to avoid big brows. Some of my clients are like, oh, well, I don't want a big brow. Well, you better make sure you come to me with clean brows so we don't have to make them bigger than what they are. That makes sense? Okay, so if you got, you know, if you have hairs all down here, and concealer can only hide so much, you know what I'm saying? But also what I've been doing lately on my clients, those ones with those brow hairs that are kind of maybe wild. I think I spoke on this. I know I spoke on this in my everyday makeup look. Use a pomade. I use my handy dandy edge booster. Okay, this is what I use. I use this. I use it on my edges, and you see, okay, I don't play, and it literally lays your hairs down. So I'm gonna take a little bit, just a little bit, and I'm actually going to put it on my finger just a little bit, and I'm going to literally just place it in my brow, and it's gonna get them so flat, and it's just gonna make it just so much easier to fill in. So much easier to fill in, I promise you. So I literally took the littlest amount, and I'm gonna take my spoolie, and it looks like this. And all your brow pencils and things like that should have a spoolie on the back of them anyway, but I like using this one. It's a little angled, and I'm literally gonna brush my hairs up. I'm brushing them all up the same way. Same way, I'm brushing them up, super flat. Brushing them, all up. Kind of like up and over, up and over. So I'm brushing them, and I'm just gonna let my brush kind of sharpen them up just a little bit. And I do this even when I'm not filling in my brows. If I'm going out for the day, I literally do this, and I pop on my lash, because the brows look so just tamed, clean, without me even filling them in. Like I said, I let my brows grow in, so they're a little bit more fuller and nice, so I don't have to fill them in much anyway, which I love that so much. I literally got my eyebrows threaded over the weekend, so they are super, they gonna behave, okay? And I'm literally, like I said, press that in, and I'm gonna let y'all see the difference. See how this brow is flat, and that one's still a little, you know? And just brush up and over, up and over, up and over. And they won't move, okay? I'm just gonna get a Q-tip and actually just clean that brow so that my brow pencil will stick. So I'm literally just taking this and kind of just wiping it a little bit, just around, making sure I don't have any of that product where I want my lines to be. Like I said, literally brush up and over, up and over. Get your brows clean before you go see your makeup artist. You gonna make her so proud She gonna be so proud of you. I promise you. We love that. Like, we don't tell y'all, I'm sure. I'm not the makeup artist to be telling you stuff just to be telling you stuff. I tell you this for it to benefit the both of us, if that makes sense. We are gonna use my new favorite brow pencils, y'all. So affordable, okay? Once again, so affordable, okay? Y'all can already tell by the title though. But these are my new favorite brow pencils. Yes, 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 yes. New favorite pencil, okay? I have 5 colors. I have Java, Cold Brew, Almond, and Mocha, and Chocolate Mousse, okay? I got them from Ulta. You can order them online if you want, but just go into Ulta, grab you one. I am going to use the color Chocolate Mousse, okay? Now, it does come with a spoolie, like I mentioned. All brow pencils should definitely come with a spoolie. And on the other end is the actual pencil. And look how skinny this is, y'all. What? $6, y'all. $6? Y'all better go get them. Don't take them all from me though, but definitely go get them. They're really very inexpensive and they work. They work really, really well, okay? So, back to what I was saying. 2 lines. We're gonna draw 2 lines and connect them, okay? 2 lines and connect them. I'm gonna start at the bottom and then I'm gonna do the top, okay? I am starting in the front on this one and I'm never going to pass my eye this way. Never going past that. So I can extend my tail just a little bit, like to here. That's it, okay? So let's draw our lines. And like I said, this pencil is very easy to glide. Easy to glide. We love that. We love that. 2 lines. 2 lines. Boom. There's my line. There's my line. Easy, y'all. Super easy. I ain't filled it in. I just drew my line. Okay? And then we're going to go on the top and do the same thing. Never start in the front of your brow. Never start in the front of your brow. Ever. Don't start in the front. Just start like a third of the way back. Right here. Okay? Just so that front part can stay natural. Not boxy or anything like that. Okay? And this pencil is going to glide. You don't even have to do much. Okay? See how I just connected that? And connected. It is okay if your lines are not super, super straight. That is what concealer is for. Concealer is like your eraser, your cleanup person, right? So I got my lines. And I did not make my brow bigger at all. I literally followed my hairs, literally. I did not make them bigger or anything like that because my brows are clean. So my brows are gonna be natural. It's okay. They're gonna be nice and sharp and clean. And honestly, crazy thing is, this is so precise that I would not even have to clean up the top of my brow. I'm gonna go in, well, let me show y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Morphe did that. Morphe is that girl. Okay? Morphe is good for the girlies. Okay? For sure. But okay, let's finish this brow. We're gonna just go in and fill in those sparse hairs and things like that. Stuff like that, okay? Real light. I'm literally strokes. Hair-like strokes. This pencil will allow you to make hair-like strokes, okay? Especially when you get to the front. Flick your wrist like a check mark. You know, like a check mark without the check mark part, but you want to make sure you flick it. See how I'm doing that in the front? Look at my brow, y'all. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. And you can literally, I'm gonna use this, the back of this spoolie, and I'm literally gonna brush the hairs through so that I can still see the hairs and it still look natural. Boom. You got your brow. There's your brow. Okay, y'all. It's not complicated. Like, don't make it complicated. Don't even think about it too much. Don't think about it too much. You're gonna get there. But this right here, Morphe did their thing. I'm telling y'all. Okay. Now, when it comes down to concealers and brushes and things like that, I'm gonna use a Morphe brush to clean up my brows. Okay. A good trick with your brow pencils and things like that. You want a brow that is bendable. You want a brow that has super straight edges, okay, so that your brush is able to do the work for you. Okay, so this is a brand new Morphe M167 brush. M167 brush, okay, and it looks like this. It's fluffy. Y'all see how it's fluffy, right? I don't want to use it like that. Okay, this is the exact same brush, okay, but look at it. Look at this. Look how flat it is, right? It's the exact same brush. The exact same brush. Okay, so what I did was I took some Duo lash glue, my favorite lash glue, the lash glue that I use to put my lashes on. I literally took a light layer on both sides and coat both sides of this brush, and I kind of let it dry for a little bit, not dry all the way, but for a little bit, like 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, and I pinched it like this and squeeze as hard as you can. I got this brush to be flat, right? Now it still bends. It's still able to, it's still gonna give you movement with your brows and things like that. It still got movement. It's not hard, it's not crusty, nothing like that. It still has movement, okay? That way when you put product on it, you're able to still use it, okay? I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in Deep Cinnamon. And we gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. Like I said before, I do not like halo brows at all. So I like to get my same concealer color. And I'm literally coating both sides. I'm also gonna use the Wet n Wild. This is a Wet n Wild fluffy brush. Large crease brush, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. To clean up, to actually blend the, not clean up because I'm using this to clean up, but to actually blend my concealer out. So we're gonna clean up this brow, okay, y'all? I do like to start at my arch. I think that is so much easier than just going from the front. Doing your arch first and then connect it, okay? So I'm going to do my arch first, and I'm going to let your brush is kind of dome shape. Your arch is dome shape. Let your brush work for you, okay? And take your time. Make sure you do have product on your brush and things like that so that it can glide, okay? And I like my tail super, super sharp, so. And I just drag that down. See that? Super easy, y'all. And I don't want to keep saying super easy because I know it's going to take time. But I hope these steps, you know, and the products and things like that, that I am, you know, showing you guys help it to be a little bit easier on you. So it's not stressful. So that you can, you know, get your brows crispy and clean. Okay? So we're going to connect the lines as well. So we're going to do the front as well. I'm going to use the side of the brush. I'm going to use my side because it's a straight edge. My front is a straight edge, okay? So I'm literally going to lay my brush flat and connect them, okay? And take your time. You do not have to rush. Take your time. I literally just lay my brush flat and let my lines connect themselves. I hope y'all were able to see that. I hope I was not blocking. But yes. And now you see how I want them to connect a little bit more. Okay? So I can go in there and clean that up. Always start lower than where you want your line to be, or where you want your where you want your line to be. Start a little bit lower, because once you go in and take off, I mean, you can add after, but that just create more steps for you. So start a little bit lower and then go in and take off a little bit more, okay? And voila, woo, super crispy. Wow, y'all, look. And I'm gonna take my fluffy brush, my Wet n Wild crease brush. I'm just gonna blend this down. Blend this down. And I'm actually not gonna touch the top of my brow. I'm not going to. I don't need to. I don't need to. That's gonna create another step for me. I don't need to. I really don't need to at all. So I'm not gonna create more work for myself, okay? I'm not. Because if you remember in my beginner's everyday makeup look, I take my foundation color and then I, you know, kind of carve my brow out. And lately I haven't even been having to. I've just been getting close with my foundation brush and just kind of blending it in. But, and now y'all can see, again, a good guide to getting symmetrical brows. I brought that concealer line to the middle. So I'm almost making a unibrow, okay? See that line? It's almost going to be a unibrow, because then I can connect it here and I can see, okay, they are as symmetrical as they can be, okay? But baby, this is a brow. This is a nice crispy brow. And I just blend my concealer all the way down with my fluffy brush, literally. Okay? So I'm going to do the other one. I'm not going to talk through it. I'm going to do the other one and let y'all just watch, because it is on this side. I don't know if y'all going to be able to see it as well. I need more space up here on my makeup vanity, so I need to create that so I can get it a heads-on, a front view. But we'll get that going. It is the month of March, so definitely happy Women's History Month. Shout out to all the boss babes. Shout out to all the hardworking women that, you know, created this path for us and made us able to, you know, be boss ass. You feel me? We here to stay. So happy Women's History Month. I pray success on all my ladies, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you clock in, whether you know, whatever you're doing, I wish success on all of you ladies. I'm always rooting for us, no matter your path. Never give up. all of that, okay? I'm here for y'all. I love supporting, and I love seeing us just pop our shit, okay? Pop your shit, all right? But that brow is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the other brow, and then we're gonna come back and then we'll be able to see how bomb they looking, okay? So I'll see y'all in a second. Sure, you know, everything is everything with your brows after you get them perfect, how you want them, the shape that you desire. Take some clear, just some clear brow gel or whatever, and just go back up. And you really don't need to. I just do this for extra security, and your brow's not gonna move all day, all night, whatever. Ask my client, they can vouch. And I just take a little bit and brush it through the brow here, just a little. And it literally seals them in place. I'm hyped. Morphe did their thing, because these brows, y'all, like, they are so like, my brows damn near twins. Let's talk about it. Like, my brows are damn near twins. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. For real, for real. I'm in love. So that is it for this brow one-on-one tutorial. I definitely hope you guys learned some tips that are going to help you get your brows super sharp, super crispy, get them looking like as close as to sisters as possible. Don't forget those key things that I mentioned. Make sure you do get them cleaned up to get the best results, okay? I definitely thank y'all just for the love I received over this past month and a half with my YouTube channel. As I mentioned, y'all on this journey with me. Y'all keep me going. The love and the support and the messages, y'all going out and getting the products, y'all watching the videos as y'all doing y'all makeup and going out and getting those hygiene products from the feminine hygiene video. I thank y'all. Like, y'all don't even know, the love and support is just amazing. More to come for y'all. Like I said, this is Women's History Month, so we're gonna get into some things. We're gonna talk about success. We're gonna talk about purpose. Have a get ready with me coming up, so be on the lookout for that video. But again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah.